Hello everybody, my name is Tom Burns and welcome to the video. Today, as you know, it probably gives it away in the corner there. Sorry, try and point to it there. We're going to be talking about Astrobot. I've just, about 10 minutes ago, 10-15 minutes ago, completed Astrobot. Now, I've been wanting to play this game since it come out, to be honest. I really enjoyed Astro's Playroom, which was basically just a very standard sort of introduction to the PS5. So it wasn't very long, but I liked what it was. So when they released Astrobot, I was like, wow, a fully fledged game dedicated to Astrobot. So I was very interested in it, and the fact that it was a platformer as well, and we don't get very many platformers these days. I was very, very happy that it was a platformer because I am a fan of platformer games. But I just didn't get round to playing it. There's been so many games this year that I've wanted to play, and I just didn't get round to playing it. And then I watched the Game Awards, and it won Game of the Year. And I thought, I've got to play this game. I've got to try and find it. Not find it, but I've got to try and play it. I've got to try and afford it somehow. So as soon as I got paid, like 2-3 days later after the Game Awards, I bought Astrobot. And I was like, right, I can't wait to play this. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna see what it's like, and let's see if it's Game of the Year worthy. Sorry, my camera's just froze. Hang on a minute. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no, it's not coming back on. It is not coming back on. There we go. Right, it's back on. Sorry about that. So I was like, yeah, I've got to try this out. And I did. I got it, and I played it, and like I said, about 10-15 minutes ago, I completed it. And I wanted to play it to see if it was Game of the Year worthy. Because it's very unusual for a game like Astrobot that isn't, isn't a game that's been done by a big developer, and is a platformer. It's very rare that a game like this would win Game of the Year. So the fact that it won it, to me, meant that it had to have been a fantastic game. So I played the game, and because of how controversial the Game of the Year, Astrobot winning the Game of the Year was, that's why I'm doing this video, to give my review of the game, and just basically say if I think that Astrobot deserved Game of the Year. But before I go any further, I just wanted to say something else, not to do with Astrobot, but my channel. Now, I noticed the other day when I went on my channel that I have that I had over 500 subscribers. Now, if you've been following me or been subscribed to me for a while, you'll know that I've been stuck between 400 and 500 subscribers for the longest time. So the fact that I got over 500 subscribers was amazing. And is amazing. And I am going to do a 500 subscriber celebration stream at some point, and it'll be exclusively to YouTube. I won't be doing it on Twitch. It will be exclusively to YouTube. So if you are not subscribed here but have come over from Twitch and you just like to watch a couple of my videos but you've not decided to subscribe, please do subscribe, because you will not get to see my 500 subscriber celebration stream on Twitch. It will be exclusive to YouTube because it is a YouTube 500 subscriber celebration, so it should be exclusive to YouTube. And that will be in the new year. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 500 subscribers. It means the world to me. This is something that I would love to do full time at some point if possible. I mean, I know that I have to be a lot more consistent with the streaming and with the making of videos if I'm going to become a streamer slash maker of videos full time. And I'm quite far off that yet. I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon, but that is the dream. But yeah, thank you very much for 500 subscribers. It does mean a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to just sidetrack with that just for a minute, because I did notice that I got to 500 subscribers a couple of days ago, or over 500 subscribers, 514 to be exact. So I just wanted to say thank you. But let's get back to Astrobot. I have to say, Astrobot, after playing it, now, my game of the year before playing Astrobot was Stellar Blade, and it wasn't even nominated, which I think's a load of bollocks. But anyway, my my thoughts on Astrobot after playing it, to me, absolutely no doubt in my mind that Astrobot is my game of the year now. I've changed it from Stellar Blade, and that is something that I didn't think would happen, because Stellar Blade came out early on in the year. I think it was like April, and there's been many a good game come out since then, and not one of them has took over Stellar Blade as game of the year for me. But now Astrobot has. It is a phenomenal game with so many unique features. Features that have never been in any other game and never will. So unique. In terms of that, and just fantastic. The story, very simplistic, but interesting all the same. All the different levels that you get, fantastic. They're so diverse in what they are, and you've got all the bonus levels as well. There's so many levels in this game. It's untrue. You got all the, like I said, the mini games as well. It's just an absolutely phenomenal game. Do I think it deserved Game of the Year after playing it? Absolutely. Absolutely, 100% think that it deserved Game of the Year. But the question is, what, after giving my opinion on it, and that, why do people have an issue with the fact that it did win Game of the Year? And just before I get onto that, what I will say, I'll just say a little bit more about the Astrobot. It was fantastic, that all the different boss fights as well. Just a really, really good game. And who thought that a game about just a little bot, in the corner there, just a little bot, could be so good. Congratulations to Team Asobi, who created this masterpiece, and I hope that they keep going, and they don't just need to stick to Astrobot, but they can go on and make other games. And I would be so excited to see what they would come up with next, whether it be Astrobot 2, or whether they go in a different direction and make a completely new game. Who knows? But, I'm excited for the future of Team Asobi, because they've created a masterpiece of a game, and it's 100% deserved Game of the Year. And in my opinion, having played Astrobot now, and knowing people who have played all the other games of the Game of the Year, because I haven't played any of the other games that were nominated for Game of the Year, but I know people who have played all the other games, and I've heard what they've had to say about it, and in my them games, and in my opinion, Astrobot is clear, absolutely clear of the others. But going back to what I said before about why is Astrobot still, and this is still, nearly 2 weeks later after the it is it more than 2 weeks later? Yeah, because it was the 13th, so 13th, 20th. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, ignore me. It's just over a week later. And I feel like people are still going on about it, saying, "Oh, Astrobot didn't deserve it." Wukong deserved it. I mean, this is what most people are saying, that Wukong was robbed. And I just think that, in what world are you living in that you think that Wukong was robbed by Astrobot? One, you've clearly not played it if you're saying that. And two, If you haven't played it, refrain from commenting until you have played it. And then you get the other argument. Oh, exclusives shouldn't win Game of the Year. What? So an Xbox exclusive like Halo or like Gears of War, two of the biggest gaming franchises out there. What one of their games shouldn't be eligible for Game of the Year if they released an absolutely phenomenal Halo or a phenomenal Gears of War. One of them shouldn't be eligible for Game of the Year just because it's an exclusive. Um, Same with PlayStation. What Last of Us and Last of Us 2 or the Uncharted games, fantastic. Both of them series are fantastic, and you're telling me that neither of them series should have been eligible for Game of the Year. The Last of Us, that was a generational game, that was one of the greatest games to ever be created. You're telling me a game of that magnitude shouldn't be eligible for Game of the Year? Shut the fuck up. Exclusives absolutely should be included in nominations for Game of the Year. Otherwise, it would be massively unfair, and you would be excluding some amazing games. Let's just say that was a rule that exclusives shouldn't be are not allowed to be eligible to be nominated for Game of the Year. Imagine the games that would miss out on Game of the Year. The Last of Us 2, Uncharted 2, and I say 2, Uncharted 2 specifically because it was the best Uncharted. Just to name a few, you know what I mean? They would miss out on being eligible to be Game of the Year. What? Because it's an exclusive. They are phenomenal games. Last of Us 1 and 2 and Uncharted 2, some of the greatest games to ever be created. But yeah, oh no, they shouldn't win Game of the Year because it's an exclusive. That's not fair to the developers that have gone out of their way and worked so fucking hard on them games, and they worked very hard on them games. It would be so unfair what would they be working for? Yeah, the money that they would make from the games and the love of the gaming world. But they wouldn't, all developers, create games hoping to win Game of the Year because it's a massive, massive honour. They make it for the players, and they make it for the love of the gaming world, and they make it for the money, of course, as well. But they also make it because they want to win Game of the Year. That has to be a dream of developers, to win Game of the Year. I mean, you saw how much it meant to Team Asobi when Astro won. They were literally crying. They literally broke down because it meant that much to them. And you're telling me that exclusives shouldn't be allowed to win Game of the Year? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. So you've got them two arguments right there that are both fucking moronic. And then you get other people saying, "Oh, Astrobot is a Mario ripoff." No, it's not. It's nothing like Mario. The only similarity to Mario is the fact that it's a platformer. What? Just because it's a platformer, it means it's a Mario ripoff? Again, get the fuck out of here with that fucking logic. Also, people saying that it's not unique. Oh, it's not unique. It's got no unique gameplay. It's this, it's that. Hello, Wukong is literally a Dark Souls ripoff. It's literally a Souls-like game. We've seen so many of them now. Seriously, we've seen so many Souls-like games. It's just getting boring now. Literally, the gaming world is getting flooded with Souls-like games because it's a safe thing to do. It's a safe game to make because developers know if they make a Souls-like game, regardless of whether it's good or whether it's shit, people will buy it and it will make them money. And then after they bought it, they'll buy it just because it's a Souls-like game. And then afterwards, they might realise, oh, this is shit. But they've already spent the money. They won't get the money back. So regardless, they'll make money. So it's a very safe option to do a Souls-like game for developers these days. And it annoys me because developers should be trying to think of unique things to do. You know what I mean? Unique games to release. Instead of fucking, releasing games like Souls-like games that are not unique in any way because we've seen so many of them now. Release fucking different sort of games. It's a very, very safe option to go for, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that Souls-like games are not good. The majority of them are. They're not for me, really, because I'm not exactly the best gamer out there, and I struggle with them, and I don't have the patience for them. That doesn't mean they're not good. The majority of the ones that I have played are good. I haven't played Wukong. I haven't. But judging on the reviews, it barely got over an 8. That says all I need to know about the quality of that game. And then you've got Astrobot that, with users and with critics, never actually got below a 9.4 and actually got quite a few 10s. And you're telling me that Wukong should be winning over Astrobot? In what world are you living in? Anyway, I just had to get all that off my chest. But yeah, Astrobot absolutely 100% deserved game of the year. Like I said, I've just completed it about 25 minutes ago, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. The amount of unique gameplay features in this game, the amount of amazing game design, the amount of amazing, level design. The just absolutely phenomenal. I haven't played and enjoyed a game like Astrobot in a long time. Literally, it kept me glued to my screen for hours. It really did. Anyway, that's enough for me. Again, just one more time, thank you very much for 500 subscribers. The 500 subscriber celebration stream that will be exclusive to YouTube. It won't be on Twitch. Will happen in the new year. I'll keep you informed in the community tab. But for now, I will leave you. I might see you on stream before the end of the year. I might be doing another podcast episode with my co-host Professor Wigglytuff, doing an end of year wrap up podcast episode. I can't guarantee 100% it's going to happen, but we're looking to do it. We want to do it. It's just when we're going to be able to fit it in with our schedules, because obviously the job I do requires me to work all the way through the holidays, so I have to work it around that. And obviously we both want to spend time with our families as well, so we've got to work it around that as well. So I'll keep you informed about that as well in the community tab, so keep an eye on the community tab for the 500 subscriber celebration stream that will be exclusive to YouTube, and the end of year wrap up podcast episode that will hopefully be coming before the end of the year. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you've enjoyed my review of Astrobot. It definitely deserved Game of the Year. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.